Well, good morning, everybody. So this is my dad's, what would have been his 75th birthday. He passed on just this last October 13th. Waiting for my hair to dry, so I'm going to do this little video. I actually have to show up for jury orientation today. I hope they don't pick me, so I can just go home quickly. But let's get started with the superfood shake. And I'll give away tips throughout this video that I did for my dad to help extend his life and the quality of his life. So let's get started. First, the base ingredient. Apologize for the horrible lighting. It's overcast outside. The windows are open. Let's see. So, first is some water. I like about 8 or 10 ounces. It's medium thickness, thinness, somewhere middle of the road. Then the superfood shake. Over 80 organic, natural, GMO-free, dairy-free ingredients. And if you want the superfood shake, just private message me. I'll send you a link. You can check it out with the link that I'll send you. Just private message me. So water or nut milk. I'm just going to do water. That's the way my dad liked it the most. And then 1 scoop of the shake. And my dad liked it real simple, plain Jane. Just threw some ice cubes in there and called it a day. So let me get a handful of ice cubes. And sometimes he allowed me to put a drop of cinnamon bark oil in there, which was pretty cool, but most of the time it was just real plain Jane, not even that. So I'm actually going to add some cayenne pepper powder. He hated cayenne pepper powder, but when I would have it with him, I would have the cayenne pepper powder because I love the heat. I would just put it in mine, not his. So not more plain Jane than that. Oh, it's still delicious, even not doctored up and just plain Jane. It's so good. I had it every day on my recent cruise that I took, my recent multi-destination trip. That's about it. As my hair continues to dry, I like to flip it now and then. Or a couple times. So we undo the blender canister and drink and enjoy it. Pretty good. So my dad's doctor said that he had no right to be alive. Yeah, that's right. My dad's doctor said he had no right to be alive or to be doing as well as he was doing. This was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago that he said that, and he lived another 7 or 8 years beyond that. I think I helped extend his life by about 9 years. That's about how long he was on oxygen. And when I got him on the superfood shake. And I'm not going to claim the superfood shake was some sort of a silver bullet. It just went a long way towards improving the quality of his life, how he felt, the energy that he had, and also the longevity of his life that he had, and building up his immune system. Because my dad was in a place where he had no reserve left in his lungs. He had smoked for a very long time, and he was in the service back when they had Agent Orange during the Vietnam War and all these things. And at the end of the day, the last, I'd say, 11 or 12 years of his life, he had no reserve in his lungs whatsoever. That means walking down the hallway was enough to wind him and he'd have to stop for air. So that was my dad's reality for the last 11 or 12 years of his life. The last 9 years of his life, he was on oxygen 24/7. So we were definitely afraid of him. Just getting a cold was enough to take him to the emergency room. We were definitely afraid of him ever getting pneumonia or the flu. And in the end, that's what got him. He was stricken with the flu and pneumonia at the same time. He couldn't fight it off. It eventually got him in the end last October. But during that last about 8 or 9 years or so of his life, I had him drink this superfood shake every day. And that went a long way. And his doctor said so too. So that's pretty cool. So some other things that I helped him. The superfoods did to help him. The superfood shake was the main part of that. Other things were I was able to create an environment in his room where he slept to make it more peaceful and so that he could get a better night's sleep. also a CPAP machine went a long way towards that as well. What else did I do? Just being around him and loving him and never arguing with him or creating a stressful environment. That was a big variable too. Stress goes a lot further than people realize when it comes to sickness and disease and the longevity of life and the quality of life. So doing everything I could to create a stress-free environment for him, along with the nutrition and doing whatever I could to help him get a good night's sleep every night. All those things just went an incredible long way. We even, took trips together. His last trip to Las Vegas was about a year and a half before he passed away. And he even went on a cruise about a week and a half before he went to the hospital one last time. So we got to do things to enjoy life too. So those are all things that went into it. But nutritionally, it was the superfood shake that went a long way. It made a big difference. And he was also very proud of me for the way that I sold this superfood shake. So I make no bones about using this video to honor my dad, as well as to make this offer for all of you. If you want to look at the shake, send me a private message. I'll send you the link and you can see if it's something you want to do. It's good shit, man. It's awesome stuff. So I have to finish getting ready for jury orientation today on my dad's, what would have been his 75th birthday. So my dad passed on 74, kind of young, but he could have passed on much, much earlier if we didn't do certain things to help him out. So I got to have my dad around at least 9, 10, 11, 12 years longer than we would have otherwise. I'm very grateful about that. That's for sure. Alright, let me look at the comments here. My website, by the way, is tomberkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tomberkenmeyer.com. So I see a lot of people have chimed in and out. Jocelyn, Lisa, Heather, Cassandra, Colleen, Tanya, Shauna. Hi everyone. Annie, Angela, Vanessa, Sonia, Reva. Colleen says, oh my, your father and I share the same birthday. No kidding. It's your birthday today, Colleen? Well, happy birthday. Mwah. Let's see what else here. Shauna says, I cannot stay, but I just wanted to say a quick hello and send love, light, and positive energy. Thank you, Shauna. So you may not be here anymore because you couldn't stay. And that's it. That's all we got. So, love you, Dad. I miss you. I talk to you more than God. In fact, most of the time I talk to God these days is just asking him to make sure that my dad can hear me talking to him. So that's most of my conversation with God these days, is just to allow my dad to hear me. Well, talk to you later, everybody. I look forward to sharing this with you, for those of you that private message me. Bye for now. Mwah.